I'm Byron Short. I'm a musician, I'm a producer, I'm a working creative. This album was 2 years in the making, and it is, I think, the first time that I've ever been completely satisfied with a recording. It is exactly what I wanted, what I envisioned on record. I'd been sort of amassing this catalogue of songs that were rather intricate musically and heavy. I love that sort of music, and until recently I'd never had the ability to explore it. And with Dan coming on board, that was my first thought, look, let's do this album. It was another one of those circumstantial things. You're surrounded by certain kinds of people and the stars line up and you think, right, let's make Cosmos. Stephen Fuller, who'd been involved in production for the last few of my albums and helped me build this place. He loved the music I was making. He was totally on board to record it, and he was stoked that we had Dan on board, you know, to lay the foundation down. Steph became involved to a point where I credited him as a co-producer. He'll still fight tooth and nail against that, but you know, look, I was the creative producer of this record, he was the technical producer. If not for him, this record would never have been made. He came in and did all the things that I fucking hate doing, and it just made it possible. It's a true team effort. I also started working with a wonderful singer called Ellie Jane during the making of Cosmos. Initially, she was just going to sing on the first single, Inertia, but I've known Ellie for a long time, and I love her voice. It's, you know, you can say that about a lot of people, but I really think her voice is very special. It does something to me personally that's it's very unique, you know. There's a lot of singers I hear and it's, oh wow, she's great, he's great, you know, they're great. Ellie very much, you know, touches me in a very special way with her voice. And so I wanted to work her voice into as many songs as possible, and it turned out we made room for her on all the songs, and I started to write songs with her voice in mind, and so she became also a full member of the band. So there we had a 5-piece. I thought, look, this ain't Byron Short and the Sunset Junkies anymore. This is Sunset Junkies. And finally, I was able to discard my ego and fall into the bigger picture.
So we released a single recently. We recently released a single called Aussie Man Dias, and we're going to play it for you right now. This featured a bunch of guests, all of whom are some sort of cripple at the moment. we'd like to welcome back Ned to play some guitar with us. Aussie Man Diet.
People who have heard it, and there's a lot of people who have heard this record, and I'm very grateful for the people who have come to shows and bought it, listened to it, streamed it, you name it. Everyone who's heard it has loved it, blown away by it, and I'm very, very thankful and grateful for that response. Again, the struggle has been to try to get it out to more ears. I find it difficult to find time for marketing, promotion. I try, and I've tried my whole life. It's not that it's not a strong suit, it's just that I have to prioritize the creation. Until someone jumps on board and says, hey, I'd like to help you take this to the world, then it's just me. So I'll keep trying as best I can, and we'll see what happens. But you know, this record has been more important than just a career stepping stone. It's this is the best record I've ever made, and I think it's just the start.